Fear of people comes over you when it comes to public speaking. There are ways to overcome nervousness. We can learn being relaxed by practicing certain methods. Welcome to Spectrum Media. My name is Aria and your host. Snakes? Fine. Flying? No problem. Public speaking? Yikes. Just thinking about public speaking, routinely described as one of the greatest and most common fears, can make your palms sweat. But there are many ways to tackle this anxiety and learn to deliver a memorable speech. Marjorie North. Nervousness is normal. Practice and prepare. All people feel some physiological reactions like pounding hearts and trembling hands. Do not associate these feelings with the sense that you will perform poorly or make a fool of yourself. Some nerves are good. The adrenaline rush that makes you sweat also makes you more alert and ready to give your best performance. The best way to overcome anxiety is to prepare, and prepare some more. Take the time to go over your notes several times. Once you have become comfortable with the material, practice a lot. Videotape yourself, or get a friend to critique your performance. Know your audience. Your speech is about them, not you. Before you begin to craft your message, consider who the message is intended for. Learn as much about your listeners as you can. This will help you determine your choice of words, level of information, organization pattern, and motivational statement.
Welcome to MediaCast.
Beautiful morning. So, the idea of toasting glass. Many people practice this tradition, but really not know how it originated. So what was the purpose of toasting a glass? Like, many cultures do this, you know, at holiday times, weddings, or just getting together. So let's say spend time with your friends. So they pour drinks in their glass, or they have bottles and they toast. They raise the glass or the bottle and let it touch so that it makes that glass sound. This idea started from a superstitious idea. People centuries ago believed that by toasting glass, a person can chase demons away. You know, spirit creatures. But did you know that an angel is not really being influenced by a toast of glass? Actually, angel can be inside a hot, fiery furnace, and nothing really happens because he is a spirit creature. That means material things cannot affect an angel. So, if a demon sees a human doing this, it kind of draws them to you, to people who do that, because it's kind of entertaining for them to believe that something material has effect on an angel. The only thing that can affect an angel is God, because God created them. So God is more powerful than an angel. So, to illustrate, a 2-year-old daughter covers her eyes with her hands, and then she giggles and says, "Dad, you can't see me." But of course, Dad can see her closing her eyes, but in her mind, that if she can't see Dad, he can't see her either. Well, superstitious ideas actually are not scientific, and it's just a belief. For people today practice it, and they think there's nothing wrong with that. It's, you know, it's the proper thing to do. But how would God view that? So, wouldn't God be more happier if a person did not practice something that originated as a superstitious idea? So, if you want to learn more about this, you can go on Google, you can go on the internet and find out how all this originated. So I don't practice this long-held tradition. I mean, I used to, but I didn't know why people did that anyways. You know, raising a glass or a bottle and toasting. And they may have some words such as to your health or whatever. Good cheers. Good luck. In my opinion, I don't want to amuse demons, but instead pleasing God, because He remembers how these things started, how they originated, and how religiously people believed in that toasting a glass can make a demon go away. So isn't it better to be clean in your heart and not try to draw demons to you, draw attention to them. There is no record in the Bible that Jesus and his apostles toasted glass. When they got together to discuss, to associate with each other, there's nothing written in there that they would carry a tradition like that.
3. Organize your material in the most effective manner to attain your purpose. Create the framework for your speech. Write down the topic, general purpose, specific purpose, central idea, and main points. Make sure to grab the audience's attention in the first 30 seconds. Conversing with your friends and family comes naturally. We all are relaxed when talking to people we got to know. Public speeches are nerve-wracking. Giving a speech and posting it on public media such as YouTube is very frightening. Words just seem to flow naturally amongst friends, but not in public. Another advice on public speaking is to watch for feedback and adapt to it. Keep the focus on the audience. Gauge their reactions, adjust your message, and stay flexible. Delivering a canned speech will guarantee that you lose the attention of or confuse even the most devoted listeners. This senior obviously trying to learn public speaking but is extremely nervous. We all have to start sometime and make adjustments for improvement to a public audience. A scripted speech helps to reduce groping for words since the thought can be conveyed from a written sheet of paper or a monitor.
To get a job with a construction company owned by the country.
On the internet can find sound advice to combat shyness and fear of men when engaging in public discourses. This is just a sample of helping you by letting your personality come through. Be yourself, don't become a talking head in any type of communication. You will establish better credibility if your personality shines through, and your audience will trust what you have to say if they can see you as a real person.
Across New Hampshire today, some passing clouds, low in the 40s. Clouding up tonight, 25 to 35. Saturday will be cloudy with rain developing for the afternoon. Breezy, looking at 50s though. Partly mostly Sunday, cooling down to the 30s and 40s again. As I said, it's 22 with sunshine in Concord. It's 22 in Keene as well. 21 in Berlin. 29 right now in Portsmouth. This is an HBR. Good morning.
Support for NPR comes from this station and from Storyworth. Each week, Storyworth emails a loved one a question about their life. After a year, they'll publish family memories into a bound book to keep forever. Learn more at storyworth.com. And from Procter & Gamble, maker of Metamucil, a fiber supplement containing psyllium, plant-based fiber for trapping and removing waste in the digestive system, designed to be taken every day. More at metamucil.com. And from Fisher Investments. Fisher Investments team of specialists offer guidance on investing, retirement income, and Social Security. FisherInvestments.com. Investments in securities involve the risk of loss. This is NPR. It's Morning Edition from NPR News. I'm Rachel Martin.
And I mean, let's do this. The U.S. has been supporting Ukraine's fight against Russia with billions of dollars in aid and weapons. The lawmakers from both parties have voiced concerns about oversight. There's no evidence of any wrongdoing related to Ukraine aid, potential abuse of U.S. taxpayer money, as we have seen in previous wars, could erode public support for Kyiv. We called up retired Marine Colonel Mark Hansen, who's a senior advisor with the Center for Strategic and International Studies, to find out what the government is doing to prevent such a scenario.
Well, the government's doing a couple of things to protect the money and the weapons. The various bills that have provided for the aid have giving the government a few $1 million to increase their oversight. The United States tracks the weapons right to the point where we turn them over to the Ukrainians, some base in Poland. The United States has a small role in the embassy that works with the Ukrainian government to track the money and the weapons. The government has worked directly with their counterparts, including President Zelensky, to get their assurances that the money and weapons are going to the appropriate uses. And then there's some spot checks that sometimes the United States can make about both the weapons and the funding. I think
Further advice is this: use humor, tell stories, and use effective language. Inject a funny anecdote in your presentation, and you will certainly grab your audience's attention. Audiences generally like a personal touch in a speech. A story can provide that. Don't read unless you have to. Work from an outline. Reading from a script or slide fractures the interpersonal connection. By maintaining eye contact with the audience, you keep the focus on yourself and your message. A brief outline can serve to jog your memory and keep you on task. Use your voice and hands effectively. Omit nervous gestures. Nonverbal communication carries most of the message. Good delivery does not call attention to itself, but instead conveys the speaker's ideas clearly and without distraction.
This is NPR News. It is Morning Edition on NPR. Coming up on the Nation News recap, Democrats are meeting today to decide which states should lead on the next presidential primary. What does that mean for us? So new numbers show increasing enrollment in states' public schools. At the same time, the trend in declining schools continues. What are the implications of that? The Nation News recap, that's at 7:45. Here on Morning Edition. Support for NPR soon take over the New Hampshire Department of Health and Human Services, the state's largest agency. Thursday, New Hampshire's Executive Council heard from Deputy Commissioner Lori Weaver. She's been nominated to serve as acting commissioner later this month. Weaver's colleagues and other state officials testified in support. Weaver's work
Being
in
a
human
creator
services has
involves
held various
many
leadership roles
aspects
at the
of
state
producing a
health department.
video.
She said addressing workforce
Sometimes
shortages
it
would
takes
be a
days
top
and
priority.
hours tailoring to a specific theme.
You
You need quality cameras and understand how to take footages. Grammar is very helpful as well. Knowing what a film needs and actually
Weaver will
creating
replace
it is
outgoing
another
Commissioner Marcia
topic.
Bennett, who led the department through the COVID pandemic. The council is expected to vote on Weaver's nomination next week. New Hampshire's congressional delegation is asking the federal government to directly fund sex education. President HBR's Sarah Gibson reports those programs are currently without funding. The New Hampshire Charitable Foundation announced yesterday it's giving a temporary grant to the program in Manchester.
The initiative, called the Personal Responsibility Education Program, or PREP, is offered in Claremont and Manchester with the goal of reducing teenage pregnancy. Last week, Republicans on the Executive Council voted to reject the funding needed to continue the program. They cited concerns about the curriculum and the level of parental oversight. Now, U.S. Senators Jean Shaheen and Maggie Hassan, Congresswoman Amy Castor, and Congressman Chris Pappas, all Democrats, are asking the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services to fund these programs. In a letter sent on Thursday,
This is Aria, and can I ask a favor of you? Could you help this guy out by hitting that subscribe button? He would appreciate that so much. And by the way, thank you for watching.